Excellent, Otto. Lower away and I'll catch it down here.
Elbows up, Miss Z. Here she comes.
Easy does it, Otto. Easy. I've got it.
No, not there. How many times do I have to tell you the clue boxes, the flower trellises go over there?
Yeah, we know, Miss O, but Otto and I thought they'd look better here.
You do it the way I want you to do it. You should know I'm obstinate, stubborn, that I do just what I want to do. If I weren't obstinate, I wouldn't have my sound, Mizzy. My sound is the same sound that starts obstinate. Just listen. Obstinate.
Hey, what is that horrible noise? Is somebody down there with you, Miss Z?
It's me, you oversized oddity. Miss O, get back to work. I have an opera to put on.
Say, why don't you do an opera about an elephant? Then I could use my sound, the same sound that starts exercise.
That won't do it all.
Why?
Because I want to do it my way, and I'm using only those things that start with my sound. Omelet starts with the same sound that starts obstinate. No, I'm afraid elephant won't do. It's my opera, Miss I. What happened to Miss E?
She oscillated out because you were being so obstinate. The reason I'm here, Ms. O, is I'd like to insist on a change in your opera.
Oh, no changes.
But it would be so much better if I could play the part of an Indian. Indian starts with my sound, the same sound that starts itch.
No, I'm afraid not, Miss I. You're going to play the part of the olive. Olive, you know, starts with the same sound that starts obstinate. My opera only uses things that start with my sound. Do you understand, Miss A? Oh, dear, this is most confusing.
Oh, Miss O, thanks for giving me the opportunity to be in your opera. What part am I going to play?
Oh, my dear, you have the most original part in the opera. You get to play the part in which the ostrich cooks her olive omelet.
The pot? I don't want to play a pot. Why can't I play the part of something that starts with my sound? Like apple. Apple starts with the same sound that starts at you. I'm not going to play the pot. Besides, you don't cook an omelet in a pot. You cook it in a pan.
It's my opera, and if I want to use a pot, I'll use a pot. And since I want to use a pot, I'm going to use a pot.
Oh, she's so obstinate. Why can't I play the part of the ostrich?
Oh, out of the question. I'm playing the ostrich. It's the starring role, and it is my opera.
I don't see why it has to be an ostrich anyway.
It's really quite simple, Miss A. Ostrich starts with the same sound that starts obstinate. Now, why don't you join the other letter people and get into costume?
I've never seen anyone as obstinate as Miss O. How can anybody play a pot?
Now, I think we're just about ready. Oh, dear. Otto! Otto, must you make so much noise? What are you doing up there?
Welcome back to Philharmonic Hall. The orchestra has finished tuning up, and the conductor, Oscar Obligato, is calling for quiet. The curtain is rising on Act 1 of Miss O's Obstinate Opera. It's springtime in Little People Land. The flowers are blooming, the birds are singing, and lovely little butterflies are flitting about. I said, lovely little butterflies are flitting about.
Go on, Mr. B. That's your cue.
But I feel so blasted silly dressed like this.
Mr. B, get on that stage.
Oh, she's so obstinate. I'm a butterfly, a beautiful springtime butterfly. Miss O, I feel like a boob in this get-up.
What an ox. Mr. F, get on that stage before Mr. B ruins my opera.
I'm Farley the farmer, fiddling around, and oh!
I'm Olivia the ostrich, about to cook an olive omelet.
That is fine and fancy, but where is the olive?
The olive, the obstinate olive, here is my olive. I said, here is my olive.
I'll take my act at the Itsy Witsy Ice Cream Club over this any day.
Quiet. Now I need an egg.
I wanted to play an egg, Miss O, but I'm not coming out dressed like this.
Little egg, you better do as I say.
I can't see a thing under here.
Now you have an egg and an olive. But you need something to cook your omelet in. And the letter people are going to tell you what that is. There's Mr. T in the ending clue box. And there's Mr. P in the starting clue box. Now we need just one more. Who will that be?
A letter girl. How about Ms. O?
Yes, Ms. O, come out and... Wait a minute. You're Ms. O. How are you going to play the ostrich and be in the catching clue box at the same time?
Oh, dear, I hadn't thought of that.
Well, here's an idea. Why don't I play the ostrich while you're in the clue box?
Don't be silly. Your sound is the same sound that starts funny feet. I'm the only one who can play the ostrich because ostrich starts with my sound, obstinate. Let's see now. How can I work this out? I've got it. Here, Mr. F, take my feathers. You play the ostrich while I get in the clue box.
But that's just what I said.
Go on, Mr. F. Don't be obnoxious. We're ready.
Oh, she's so obstinate. Mr. P in the starting clue box makes the same sound that starts pointy patches. Ms. O in the catching clue box makes the same sound that starts obstinate. Mr. T in the ending clue box makes the same sound that starts tall teeth. So what do I need? I mean, what do you need? I mean, what? Oh, I don't know what I mean. Oh, I mean the ostrich needs a pot to cook the omelet in. A pot. And now we'll prove it.
Pot.
Again.
Pot.
A pot. I'm right.
You mean I'm right. I'm playing the ostrich. Bring out the pot.
I don't like being a pot, Miss O.
Stop objecting so much. Now I'm going to cook my olive omelette. In goes the egg and the olive. Heat and stir and... Oh, it's too... Oh, dear, I can't think of the right word. Here, Mr. F, take my feathers. It's sound catch time again.
Now we're going to find out why we can't eat the omelet yet. Ms. O, in the catching clue box, makes the same sound that starts obstinate. Mr. T, in the ending clue box, makes the same sound that starts tall teeth. Mr. H, in the starting clue box, makes the same sound that starts horrible hair. If I'm right, the letter people will tell me that the omelet is too hot to eat. Am I right? Is it too hot?
Hot.
Again.
Hot. Yes, it's too hot. I'll have to wait until it cools. And that is the end of my opera.
Wait a minute. How can this be the end of your opera? It's a funny ending.
Don't tell me how to end my opera, Mr. F. If I say this is the end, then this is the end because I say this is the end. But fortunately for you, I say this is not the end.
But just a minute ago, you said it was the end.
Must you always be so rude?
Yeah, but
Now here's the end of our show.